New updates on the Pico 4, Quest Pro unboxing, and more PlayStation VR2 game announcements. It looks like the VR space is finally getting exciting as we enter fall 2022. If you are new here to the channel, then make sure you hit like and subscribe to stay up to date on the biggest upcoming VR hardware and software, as well as the development of my own VR game, Mod Mask, which I hope to bring to some of these headsets in the future. Chinese online retailer Taobao, apologize if I mispronounced that, has released a pre-order page for the Pico 4. The price is currently set to $1,500 US, but it looks like that is just a placeholder value until September 27th, which is looking very likely to be the launch date of the new ByteDance owned headset. As you can see, the $1,500 US is just a conversion of the placeholder value, which was just filled in with a bunch of nines, as you could expect from a placeholder value. So I wouldn't read too much into the $1,500 price point just yet, even though at first glance, that sounds like it may be trying to compete with the Meta Quest Pro, which I'm personally predicting to actually launch around the $1,500 price point. The listing does seem to further confirm that there will be both a 128GB and 256GB model of the new headset. The listing also shows some shots of accessories and games that will be available for it as well. All of the rumors around this headset point to it being a direct competitor to the Quest 2, and is going to push into the North American market for the first time in the Pico line of headsets. However, the specs of the Pico 4 still have not been released. I do not think the headset will have much success if it is simply a copy of the Quest 2 headset. It needs to be priced competitively against the Quest 2, but have much better specs in order to truly compete in 2022 and 2023. It looks like we'll finally be getting our questions about the specs answered in a little over a week after the release of this video on September 27th, so make sure to stay tuned for that because, like it or not, the Pico is a headset that we definitely need to keep our eyes on when it comes to the future of the VR industry. It looks like we actually have some breaking news as I'm editing the video right now. I just saw this post here on Reddit that Pico announced that they're going to have a new product announcement on September 22nd, 2022. So go ahead and ignore the September 27th date for when we can expect new information on the Pico 4 headset. Stay tuned for September 22nd. Now let's get back to the video. Next up, let's talk about the Quest Pro. That's right, I'm no longer referring to the upcoming premium level headset from Meta as Project Cambria anymore, and instead calling it the Quest Pro. Earlier this week, a Quest Pro unboxing video was leaked. Apparently, someone who presumably works for Meta accidentally left a Meta Quest Pro in their hotel room where a hotel worker found it while cleaning the room. Coincidentally, this hotel worker is very interested in VR and even has his own gaming brand, so they decided to film an unboxing video and leak it before deciding to return the headset to the rightful owner. As you can see from the screenshot, you can see the box is labeled as the Quest Pro. This box seems all but finalized in terms of detail, so I do believe that this is the final product and the box. I'm sure any last minute work they're performing before the release of the headset is more on the software side of things, so it would make sense that the hardware and packaging would be finalized the month before launch. This packaging did not go without criticism from the VR community though. As you can see, this Quest Pro box looks very similar to the Quest 2 box. The concern here is that it has repeatedly been reported that the Quest Pro is not a gaming focused headset, and the design of this box may be a little misleading to those who are not fully informed of what the Quest Pro actually is. In my opinion, I do think this is going to be more of an AR focused headset, with an emphasis on being a working from home productivity tool. I believe the previous concept video, the virtual desktop experience Meta previously showcased, is going to be the big selling point of this headset, which would help explain why they have the open-end configuration which would allow light to bleed in. I only think they can get away with the light bleed if by using the headset in more of a pass-through AR manner. That being said, I have seen rumors that the Quest Pro will come with side attachments for when using it for fully immersive VR experiences. Unfortunately, this unboxing video did not confirm if that is true, but hopefully that is not an accessory that you have to buy separately if it does exist. Although it is being said that it is not a gaming focused headset, I would not underestimate the VR modding and developer communities to utilize the power of this new headset in ways we cannot yet anticipate. Of course, we won't know what all this headset has to offer until October 2022 during the Meta Connect event. If you are like me and are more into VR for the gaming experiences, then the Quest Pro may not be a day one purchase for you. Meta, feel free to send me a Quest Pro headset and try to change my mind about that, but with the PlayStation VR2 right around the corner, you better wow us in October with the Quest Pro headset if you're going to ask for such a premium price for it. Speaking of the PlayStation VR2, we do have some new updates and announcements on games that will be coming out for it. On Tuesday, September 13th, Sony announced 2 new VR titles coming to the PlayStation VR2. The first title is Star Wars: Tales from the Galaxy's Edge Enhanced Edition. This was previously a Quest 2 exclusive, so definitely cool to see that being moved to other platforms. However, I have not heard great things about this game, to be honest. I will say that if I decide to check this game out, I would choose to check it out on the PlayStation VR2 as opposed to the Quest 2, since if the gameplay is not all that great, then I would at least want to benefit from the enhanced graphics and all the new tech the new headset has to offer. The other game that was announced during the State of Play event is Demeo. This is another game that you can already get on other platforms, so this news is simply that will be ported over to the PlayStation VR2 as well. I've heard good things about this title, so if you are a tabletop RPG fan and are planning on getting a PlayStation VR2 headset, then this one may be worth looking into. Although neither of these announcements are major by any means, it does signal that we are one step closer to the PlayStation VR2 being released, and it is nice to know they are working on bringing more titles over to the headset. As for these two particular game announcements, I doubt I'll pick up either on day one. Instead, I hope that Sony will include PSVR2 games in their free PlayStation Plus games of the month. I know I already have a handful of original PlayStation VR games on my account from the subscription service, which I really hope are playable on the PSVR2 headset. I'm not sure how long after launch Sony will wait before starting to release free monthly PlayStation VR games for PS Plus subscribers, but I can definitely see smaller, less exciting titles such as Star Wars Tales from the Galaxy's Edge and Demeo being some of the first freebies the service will offer. Now, if you're looking forward to exclusive AAA titles on the PlayStation VR2, then you probably already have Horizon Call of the Mountain on your radar. This week, hands-on impression videos have been dropping from major VR news sources. I was not personally invited to any of these events, so I don't think Sony is too impressed with my less than 400 subscriber count as of the making of this video, so please subscribe to this channel so we can figure out what the threshold is to get invited to one of these events, and hopefully I can give you my hands-on impressions someday instead of just reporting on others. That being said, it does sound like Horizon Call of the Mountain is going to be the AAA VR experience I've been hoping for. It sounds like we should expect a 6 to 8 hour long story campaign that alternates between semi-on-rail climbing and exploring sections, as well as combat scenarios. The combat scenarios seem to be semi-on-rail as well, as you are placed in a circular arena and are only able to dodge left and right during these combat scenarios. However, this is VR we're talking about, so it's almost impossible to truly judge an experience before trying it out firsthand. However, I personally love the world of Horizon, and this game looks absolutely beautiful. I do not want 40 to 60 hour long VR games, but also I don't want 1 hour long experiences either. So I'm very happy to hear that we should expect a 6 to 8 hour long campaign, and I'm sure this is going to be an absolutely breathtaking experience. Besides Call of the Mountain, Sony also showed off Resident Evil Village, The Walking Dead Saint and Sinners Chapter 2, and Star Wars Tales from the Galaxy's Edge. If you're looking forward to the PlayStation VR 2 and want to learn more about those games, then I will leave a link in the description to a 40-minute long Eurogamer video covering gameplay from all 4 of those titles. But if you do some searches for it on YouTube or Google, you can find other hands-on impression sources as well, just not from this channel, as Sony does not seem to be too impressed with my subscriber count quite yet. If you made it this far in the video, then be sure to hit like and subscribe, as that is a huge help. We have an extremely exciting fall and winter coming up when it comes to VR related news, so you're definitely not going to want to miss out on any of that. If you want to help this channel continue to grow and unlock all types of new content opportunities, then you can find some affiliate links in the description where you can shop for VR accessories and VR games from Kiwi Design and Humble Bundle respectively. Thank you all who have been watching and supporting this channel thus far, as I really enjoy making these videos and interacting with you all. Exciting times ahead. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time.